Hey everybody, welcome back to Video Game Mess. So today I got a fun and exciting video for you guys today because I'm taking another look at Super Mario Bros Remastered. When this released, I did a video and absolutely everyone was blown away by just how good this reimagining, remastering, or remaking of the original Super Mario Bros was. And I said it's exactly the type of thing Nintendo should have done for Mario's anniversary, just decided not to. But don't worry, Nintendo gave us a couple of free digital wallpapers to celebrate Mario's anniversary, so I'm sure that feels good enough. All jokes aside, when I talked about this, everyone was stoked, a lot of people played it, and all the comments in the actual comment section were very positive. And at the end of October, this thing updated and I meant to make a video, and I just got busy, so I decided now is the time, because there are a ton of new features as well as a bunch of custom user levels that are now available online that everyone can check out. Before we get too far involved though, do me a huge favor, go down below, hit like and subscribe, and ring that notification bell, definitely helps us out. And if you feel so inclined and want to support the channel, got a Patreon link down below as well. When I first talked about this game, I said it was absolutely 10 out of 10 stunning, but I did have a little bit of feedback in the overall performance and just the feature set. I would say every single thing has been taken care of in these most recent updates. And I just love how much the community has actually adopted this game, making some fun levels. You're going to get everything from artistic levels to absolute close to Kaizo style, and you're going to be able to download them all, add them into the remastered folder, and just basically have an amazing time of it. And I would say some of these user created levels absolutely creative and fun, and really make it feel about as close to a Super Mario Maker 3 as they possibly could get. I really do feel like Nintendo is probably a little bit behind on actually giving that to us. And you can see here, you can definitely just go right over that flagpole. Because I absolutely love the Super Mario Maker games. It's one of those things, the user levels are always so incredible. People do so many wild things with the overall Mario formula, and I just want to see more of it, but I haven't really gotten a chance to play a sequel to that game because Nintendo just decided at this point in time it isn't quite ready for us to take a look at. I don't know if it's in development or not, I just kind of assume it is because that franchise has done really big sales numbers. And that is why Super Mario Bros. Remastered absolutely feels like that Super Mario game that Nintendo never actually made in the Maker franchise, because it has all of the different tool sets and has all of the different campaigns and levels and basically every version of the original Mario game completely redone for modern PCs. I love that you can do this thing at widescreen 16:9. There are a ton of different filter options, but the reality is it's all of these user levels that are really keeping the game alive. And like I said, this was updated on October 25th, just never got around to taking a look at it, but I really wanted to show you guys this website right here, which I will leave a link to in the description below. That way you guys can kind of browse around and decide what it is you want to play. Now I will say not every single level here is going to be a banger or a 10 out of 10. It is like Super Mario Maker or Super Mario Maker 2, which is to say some levels are going to be absolutely outstanding and better than something that most people make, and some levels are just going to be basically press right to win. But this autumn level here, maybe not the hardest thing in the world, but I absolutely love the theming of it. These rusts, these browns, these sepia tones, these leaves falling down as Mario just jumps around. Sure, it isn't the most complicated level in the world, but absolutely has a vibe that you don't usually see out of something like Super Mario Bros. And that is why Remastered is so fun. It isn't just the original game and all the different versions of it, including the Nippon version. It is the ability for users and creators to just go in and make whatever they want out of it. This has been something that I play around with a lot in my spare time, just when I kind of want to sit around and play a game with my wife because she's absolutely a huge Mario fan, and we've been playing this one together and having a ton of fun. And discovering all these user levels definitely is something. They're not all going to be hits, but they're all going to be worth checking out in some way. And of course you still have the entirety of Remastered here, all the different versions of the original game with so many different changes and pivots. It's one of those things, this original Mario game has such a storied history with so many different versions and so many different special editions. Having them all here on a modern PC environment where you can play in widescreen and just have fun and play around with the entire concept of what Super Mario Bros. Even is, it is just some of the best work I've seen in 2025. And if you can't tell already, if you watch the channel consistently, I have been revisiting a few things at the end of the year, some of the things that absolutely just blew me away as I made videos throughout the course of 2025, and Super Mario Bros. Remastered is one of those videos, and one of those games just absolutely stuck with me, and I've been playing it a ton after I actually hit export and showed you guys that original video. But leave me a comment down below and you tell me, have you been playing around with this one, and did you know it existed? And trust me, if you didn't, you gotta download this the minute you're done watching the video. Put a soundtrack sample one time and I'll be right back with a lot more Mario. This absolutely awesome music, and moving back to the original video that I talked about, there are so many different fun levels in this game, and the real fun about it is the promise to the future. 2026 is going to be a very long year, and Super Mario Bros. Remastered is seeing a good community grow up around it, so I can't wait to see what this game has to offer, both on the developers and the fan side of things, when we get to the same time next year. I know it seems crazy, but December 2026 will get here before we know it, because if you're like me, it all of a sudden feels like years take months and weeks take days. I don't know what it is, but time just seems to speed up as you get older. Probably just kind of a sensation of scale thing, but I can't believe we're already at Christmas. When I looked at when I uploaded this video, I couldn't believe that much time had actually gone by. And that is why I'm excited to see what Super Mario Bros. Remastered does in 2026, because it is a very mature tool set, allowing creators to do whatever they want and allowing users just to have fun. And that is the great thing about something like this, because I wish Nintendo had done something more fun with Super Mario Bros. For that anniversary, but you have to leave it to fans to do what Nintendo won't, or Nintendo in that instance, that classic Sega meme, and this one definitely is one of those. As we move into another level, what I really love about this is just all the different colorways and palettes we see that are not part of the overall Super Mario Bros. Look, feel, or vibe. There's so many different fun ways to make Mario unique and interesting, and I would say these new colors and the parallax scrolling definitely are one of them, because obviously the original Super Mario Bros. Really didn't have any parallax scrolling to speak of, but when you're on PC and you're not on an NES, you can get away with a lot of things. But honestly, these visuals really do blend well together. This kind of feels like Super Mario Bros. If Nintendo made it in 2025 and not all the way back in the 80s, which is absolutely insane to think that's how old this game is at this point in time. But it's one of those things. Classic games hold up as far as the formula are concerned, and that is why you can do something like Super Mario Bros. Remastered and have it be every bit as fun as the game was back in the 80s when the NES was considered a good hardware to game on. Now don't get me wrong, I still love my NES and play games all the time, but we've gotten a little bit further on technology-wise than the days of the 8-bit NES. But what I love about projects like this is the following. They are just absolutely so creative and so forward-thinking as to what a game that came out 4 decades ago could truly do. This is one of those things. Mario is definitely well-trod territory. We have so many different ROM hacks, so many different Kaizo versions of the game, whether you're on NES or especially the Super Nintendo. What I'd really love to see is the exact same thing done by the exact same developers for Super Mario World, because I want that same sensation of wonder, of feeling like I'm playing the game for the first time again, even if I've been playing it basically the entirety of my life. We're going to do one more soundtrack sample, and this is a weird question, but you tell me in the music whether or not you hear one of Green Day's songs, because I swear it's in there, but I can't quite tell. So listen for 45 seconds, keep an open ear, and leave me a comment down below when you're done. You leave me a comment down below and you tell me if you think you hear the Green Day song in there, because it could be intentional. I just never actually looked it up because I figured it would be more of a fun question. And if you are the type of person that likes retro style achievements, there's going to be a full achievement list in Super Mario Bros. Remastered as well, kind of giving you a little bit more motivation to do different things in the game. And honestly, there is a metric crap ton of stuff to do in this one. All of the user levels, all of the fun challenge levels that have nothing to do with Super Mario Bros. Every single version of the original game, lovingly recreated and remastered here. This thing is absolutely lousy with content, and again, I can't wait to see what 2026 brings, because this is the type of project I really hope the community sticks with, not only on the development side but also on the user created level side, because it's something that could get every bit as big, if not more so, than something like Super Mario Maker, and that's definitely what I want to see. And again, if you haven't played this one before, you're 100% missing out. It's 100% free. All you need to do is bring your own ROM file from your own dumped game, and you'll be playing this on your PC, and trust me, it is absolutely worth it. If you have been playing this one, leave me a comment down below, and if you have some favorite user levels, leave me a recommendation, and maybe I'll play them over the holiday. But we're done. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye-bye.